คอนแทคอย่างอื่นค่อยว่ากันเหลือให้เก็บอีกไม่กี่จุดแล้วเนี่ยแบบนี้ใกล้จะหมดเควสแล้วไอ้หมดเควสไม่ว่าคอนเทนต์ยังไม่หมดนะซื้อเกมมาคุ้มเลยอะใครอยากเล่นเกมคุ้มซื้อเลยเกมนี้คอนเทนต์เยอะมากกว่าจะทั้งบทครบบทอะถ้าไม่เบื่อไปก่อนอะคิดว่ามันก็น่าจะคุ้มตังค์อยู่แหละมาแล้วจ้าไม่ติดต่อมาผ่านวอกกี้ทอกกี้วะ
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge, damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. best do it tonight at midnight.
ค่อยว่ากันเยอะเหมือนกันนะเนี่ยโอเคมาถึงแล้วโอ้ไอ้เหี้ยมันไม่ใช่นี่ไง
Must be Jackamar's grave. All right, that's done.
Mm-hmm. แค่นี้นะกูก็ดองเควสไปตั้งนานเฮ้ยมันขยันอะไรตอนนี้เนี่ย
Witcher, what brings ye?
Leslie, right? Wanted to talk to your grandma.
To my... But she's been dead for years.
Guess I talked to a ghost. Why wasn't she buried alongside her husband?
I can't say for certain. I was a little lass then. But me mum told me that shortly before Gran died, she learned Grandad had kept lovers on the side. She had no desire to lie beside him.
Seems she changed her mind. She wanted something to connect her and her husband in the afterlife. Asked me for help.
It's hard to believe. But you've an honest look about ye. If you helped Gran, you deserve a reward. Here, tain't much, but I'm afraid it'll have to do. White one, what's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
แค่นี้นะจบแล้วมิดบารอนอ๋อใช่มันจะไปตรงนี้กันไปตามเมียกลับบ้านเมียที่มึงกระทืบอะไอ้บารอนเอ้ยมึงก็เป็นคนดีนี่หว่าคิดว่าที่ช่วยซิริกับเด็กเพราะว่าอาจจะรู้สึกผิดแหละแต่สุดท้ายมึงก็เป็นคนมือหนักเอาเรื่องเลยเนี่ย
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad, lunged at each other, murdering all neighbours or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give him a taste of the whip to bring him in line, 'cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too, about the mare, meaning that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and I'll
โควิดบารอน
to hunt
เป็นคน
down.
หันมาเดี๋ยวเวลาอเวนเจอร์ Assemble
Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
เดินให้ไวกว่านี้ไม่ได้ไงวะต้องมาคอยแบบเดินแล้วหยุดเดินแล้วหยุดเนี่ย
All together. Too fast, no also.
คนอื่นก็มีเยอะแยะไปตีบ้างดีว่า
Show me what you got.
Hard fight, tough going. Aye, haven't seen that many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find deeper in? That fear talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
ทำไมตอนกูไปเองมันก็ไม่ได้เดินอ้อมขนาดนี้นะอุ๊ยเจอระเบิด
What now, you piece of filth?
อุ๊ยโอ้โหคนอื่นก็มีตั้งเยอะแยะโอ้โหมันไม่เลียงคนอื่นเลยเว้ย
What do you want, miss? What the? Water hags. Where's a horror like that come from? A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
จะเดินอ้อมไปไหนวะอ้าวไปแล้ว
Why are you here?
Tell you later.
มันไม่เลียงคนอื่นเลยเว้ยดู
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
What the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
จะรู้ได้ไงว่ามัน มันเปลี่ยนไปแล้วอ่ะไม่เอาไม่อยากยุ่งด้วยเว้ย
Your business. I refuse to meddle.
Rightly so.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
แล้วเด็กหายไปไหนอ่ะอ๋อเด็กหายไปแล้วไอ้ตัวนั้นก็หายไปด้วยไอ้เมียของไอ้เนี่ยเมียของบารอนอ่ะ
Don't.
Over here!
Mother? Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
เอาแล้วเอาไงคนเนี้ย
Wolves, perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
อ๋อ
Because it wasn't.
อนาจริงๆด้วย
Get ready.
โอเคอย่างน้อยมันก็ไม่โจมตีเราอะ อุ๊ยมันก็ช่วยโจมตีแล้วลาบอลแล้วจังหวะนี้เอ้าไม่ถึงอีกอุ๊ยมึนอุ๊ยผมหายแล้วโอ้โห พวกมึงสู้ไปก่อนแล้วกันกูต้องรีเลือดก่อนเอาหลบหลบหลบเอาก่อนมองไม่เห็นยิงเอาก่อน
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
ก่อนอื่นเลยนะนั่งมาที่ก่อนเอาเลือดก่อนจอห์นนี่อยู่ไหนจอห์นนี่จอห์นนี่ซิลเวอร์แฮนด์ไม่น่าใช่อันนี้เด็กเกินเอาโอ้ยขยันปลาไม่พักเลยเวนนี่เนี่ยโอ้ย
Show me what you got.
ไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยมาไอ้จอห์นนี่
Johnny. Johnny. Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby.
นั่งมาที่เพิ่มเลือดแป๊บวิธีเติมเลือดแบบเร่งด่วนเดี๋ยวต้องสำรวจจากนี่
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
เสียงอะไรวะฮะ
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what
เด็กๆหนีไปแล้ว
happened to Gran.
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Take a look under the door.
I look like a fool to you?
No, you do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not peep out your beak till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged them to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy. Oh, naughty. Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
Come on.
มาดีวะ มาแล้วพร้อมกับเรื่องราวดีๆ
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar door is hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin. By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls.
เลือกผิดชีวิตเปลี่ยนเลยเนี่ยเทคa look ก่อนเนาะ
Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg, this cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and bird feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
ขอดูไปเรื่อยๆก่อน
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others.
มี4 อันเหรอ
Human ear attached to this one.
Belong to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
ไอ้เหี้ยมันอันไหนวะเหี้ยกูไม่กล้าเสี่ยงเลยอะเรดแบนนี่มันบอกว่าผู้หญิงหลายๆคนก็ใช้เบิร์ดเฟเธอร์อันนี้ก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่ามันเกี่ยวข้องกับอนายังไงHuman Ear เนี่ยก็เลยคิดได้2 อันคือ Human Ear กับดอกไม้ Human Ear เนี่ยไม่น่าใช่เพราะว่าไอหูที่ไปตัดมาเป็นของคนอื่นอันนี้คิดแบบโง่ไปก่อน
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
อันนี้ใช่
Believe this to be the doll.
โอเคคิดว่าถ้าเควสนี้จบก็ต้องพักแล้วแหละมีธุระเข้าไปเลือกอันนี้แหละ
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Anna favorite flower โอเค
Quick, outside.
ใช่ไหมขอให้ใช่เหอะกูไม่รู้จะเลือกอันไหนแล้ว เฮ้ยถูก
All will be well.
โคตรแจ่มเลย
You're going to be fine.
เอาจริงมันก็เลือกไม่ยากขนาดนั้นหรอกแม่งใบเยอะมาก
Dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening.
You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything.
ยังก็ตายอยู่ดี
I'm sorry.
แต่ก็ยังดีกว่าอยู่เป็นปีศาจเนาะ
Mother.
Tammy,
อย่างนั้นก็ตายในฐานะคนละ
do you remember that day on the inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
เข้าใจได้ understandable
This was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
Maybe
I
not.
need to believe that.
Maybe go fuck yourself.
I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return to Nova.
Very well.
เป็นเควสเสริมที่เอาเรื่องกันนะ
We must
Leave
give
me
her a moment.
alone.
Let her gather her wits.
เควสเสริมแต่ละอันนี่หนักๆทั้งนั้นเลย โอเค วันนี้ก็พอก่อน ไปหาข้าวกินกันดีกว่า